Oh, that's nice. I like that contrast. Okay. Oh! So that, from dust jacket to case laminate. Oh, love that. Oh, they put a, like, see, I don't know if it's a sticker. I don't want to mess with it. So, let's see. This is, okay, so this is self-ends, but it all uses the same uncoated paper. I love this. I love this style. Oh, look how big this font is, or this typeface is. That's big. I like that. So cute. Okay. See, notice how there's non-breaking spaces in between the ellipses. And notice how there's 4 because it ends a sentence, so it's an ellipsis with a period. All right, loving that. I don't want to go through that. Oh, love that. I love this. So okay, the artist, let me see, make sure. Okay, so there's no mention of the illustrator. Did he illustrate? Was born and raised? She began drawing. She became an artist. Awesome. Candlewick Press. Okay. So she did the interior printed in China. So she wrote and, okay, typeset in Copes. So this is something, if you look on children's books a lot of the times, they'll have the typeface that was used, because typeface designers are designers too, and everybody wants recognition. So the illustrations were done in mixed media. Very cool. And so she apparently wrote and illustrated this book. That's awesome. Okay, now let's see what the back looks like. Oh, I love it. All right, this is oh, okay, let's look at the spine. Okay. All right, so this is definitely precision binding to get that solid color stripe down the side like that. You're not going to get that with print on demand where it's perfect every time. So you have a higher chance of getting that precision when you're working with a professional printer, not print on demand. Okay, hard to hold my phone and do this. Sorry, put that back. Put that thing back where it came from. So help me. Okay, that's done. I'll be buying that. What else catches my eye? I do like a good chicken story, but so I hear about this book a lot. They're using spot UV on the book with no pictures. It's dust jacket spine. Oh, Penguin Random House. Dust jacket spine. Okay, spot UV there. Back cover. Barcode. Now is okay, so the case laminate is the same as the dust jacket. This is using end sheets, which is a separate paper from the interior, and you can tell that by feeling it's different, but also if you look and see how it's glued to that, yeah, there we go. It's glued to that first sheet. Okay. And then let's see what their copyright page has. Maybe at the back of the book. Okay, so this is not uncommon to have the copyright at the back. And manufactured in China on acid-free paper, text set in Sentinel, Gotham, and Visitor BRK10 Pro. So yeah, you can see the different, that's, sorry, that's the sans serif there, and then we have the serif, which is probably the Sentinel, and then the sans serif, and then that is probably the 10 Pro. Yeah, more than likely. Can't tell off I'm trying to do letter comparison. Okay, maybe that was, okay, that may be the third font, because it's very different, obviously. This is probably just a bold or a heavy or a black of the Sentinel in all caps. Okay, so that one. This I really love. I can't open it, but they used special, you're definitely not going to get this with print on demand. This is, they have this book shrink wrapped, so I can't open it, and that is probably because they used a thin and semi-transparent plasticine. I don't know what it's called, but the first layer, and then they cut holes out of it. Here, you see that, to show the to show part of the design under it. And they also did that on the back. Super cute. So very, very simple back cover. Simple is the hardest, if y'all don't know. It's the hardest to pull off because everything has to be perfect and balanced. And then this is actually, I thought was cute. The book is inside a box. That's very high end. Let's see. And then I really like, now this one actually does not have a dust jacket, but it's only, this may be the only one on display. There's only a couple. Every time I come in, there's only a couple of books on display that do not have a dust jacket out of all of these books. All of these. Okay, so what I liked about this book is it uses typography. So all of the text is styled. It's not just like how like this book, for instance, just uses the same typeface throughout, like nothing crazy. It's just all basic. This book does not. This book has like this. This is a full spread illustration with typography that's very heavily incorporated. So do not expect to pay your designer, your formatter, whatever you call them, the same for this type of book that you would for this type of book that has just illustration with text on top. Let's see what this is also in sheets. Okay, so it looks like their copyright page is also at the back. This is their back cover, their barcode area. Okay, so yeah, they use their end sheet for the author and the illustrator, and then they put the dedication and the copyright at the very back. So text set in pitch or honey sans. The art in this book was done first with pencils and then with digital media. So pretty cool, pretty cool. This is interesting because it is basically, it's blending black and white art with color art, and then they're using special features for the cover. This is a spot UV, I think that is on there, pretty sure. And then they're also using gold, foil, not gold, but foil. And so let's see, we have this on the dust jacket. ages 4 to 8. Oh, look at this. Very cool. Very cool. I want to do stuff like that. Got to have authors who are investing about $10,000 in their book, though. Okay. Because this illustrator was not cheap. Would not be what we consider affordable, I'm quite sure. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. And here's the back cover. Dust jacket, case laminate. And then we have the author illustrator on the back flap. Credits on the back flap. Oh, a D&D dice. That was funny. Okay. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to my phone, but sorry. I get really pulled in. Excited by the design. Okay, so they have their, they're using self-ends, same paper throughout. And so dedication, copyright, all in one big block. It's always interesting to see how different imprints do their copyright to me, because I'm weird. Okay, let's see here. The text for this book was set in Bimbo. The illustrations for this book were rendered in graphite and then colored digitally, manufactured in China. Ages 4 to 8, audience, grades K through 1. Then has your summary, it has your LCCN in there. All right, and so notice how the text in all of these books, because they're professionally illustrated, is the text does not compete with the background. It's incorporated as part of the illustration. So see, it's not placed as an afterthought. It's not down here in the most bottomest part. It's at the bottom, yes, but not always, and it's not like just treated as an afterthought like I see very often. So, I mean, there's a bit of, it's very, very simple. I mean, the interference is very low. So again, see, like this is great when you have the moon. That's often a great place to put text. Anyway, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm definitely making a list of books I'm leaving here with today, because these are just great additions to anyone's library. There's so many, right? There's so many good ones. Okay. Hope that was helpful.